Hi guys, it's that time again. Dazzie's Top 20 Selling Comic Books of the Week, episode 184. And tonight I will be discussing the best-selling comic books on eBay for the week ending the 13th of May, 2022. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics. And they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always guys, let's find out if you can beat me. It's really not difficult. But before we continue, if I can encourage you to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that jazz, it really helps out my low-grade productions. Okay, starting in at number 20 on our list, and we're talking the biggest book of probably the modern era. Yeah, and it's a book that seems to be sticking around, pardon the pun. Number 20 on our list is Ultimate Fallout, issue number 4. Yeah, the first printing and the first appearance of Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man, guys. We know he's coming back Into the Spider-Verse 2. It has been rumoured that he's already been cast in the MCU. Yeah, he's coming to live action, just a matter of time. It was alluded to in the last Spider-Man film, wasn't it? By Electro. In this issue as well, guys, Reed Richards becomes the maker. A turning point where an evil Richards explains his new philosophy of the world to the children of tomorrow. I keep bringing that up, guys, because that is rumoured to be a future Fantastic Four MCU storyline. This book just continues to grow and grow and grow. Second printings are going crazy, and variants are going crazy. Even the facsimiles are going up in value. This book has just sold 20 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 95% with a high sale CGC 9.8. Oh my days, $3,400. I paid £13.90 for my minty copy. That was in March of 2018 as a gift to myself for my birthday. You won't get it on eBay for that price now. But I remember waiting some time for it to arrive. And he said, do you want me to cancel the order? No, I'll wait, I said. And great investment. And you think that's a good investment for £13.90? I've got to boast. It's not often you find this book. Yeah, a second copy for £1 last year in Bristol. Waiting for the MCU news, and that one will be listed. Okay, number 19 on our list, and we're sticking with Marvel from 1977. And this weekend, it's finally here, guys, isn't it? On Friday, Obi-Wan Kenobi finally drops, and what a show we've got in store for us. Probably the most excited I've ever been for a TV episode. Cannot wait. You probably guessed the book from 1977. It is Star Wars issue number 2 and the first appearance of Obi-Wan Kenobi in story. The Master Jedi, played of course by Ewan McGregor. You got the first appearance of Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Chewbacca, the Death Star, among other things in this issue. I always thought this one was undervalued. It's really starting to get up there with Star Wars number 1 now, though. This book sold 11 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 212% with a high sales CGC 8.5, going for $250. I paid £6 for my pence copy, excuse the Mylar, guys, and that was in, when was that? February of 2018 at a local antique centre. Okay, number 18 on our list, and this is an interesting one and a fun one. It comes from 1991, and James Gunn is the gift that keeps on giving. He's adept, of course, at bringing lesser-known characters to the forefront and making them actually compelling. And Gunn confirmed he had plans to incorporate this character in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The book, number 18 on our list, is Dark Hawk, issue number 1. Yeah, Dark Hawk was lined up to be in Guardians. We're getting the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. We are getting a Guardians Volume 3 movie. I've got a feeling he's going to show up. This is, of course, is the first appearance and origin of Dark Hawk, who is Christopher Powell. Of course, he first appears in a promotional Marvel Age issue 97, which is a book that I picked up for £1 or £2. But this one is my mintiest copy, and I paid £15 for this. I have found 4 or 5 of these in the past at £1 or £2 a piece. This book sold 28 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 84% with a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $310. Of course, it was a bit of a novelty book to start with, and collectors just threw money at it, trying to get it up in value, and that indeed has worked. Great issue, I think. Okay, number 17 on our list, sticking with Marvel, this time the year 1980, and of course, we have just wrapped up the Moon Knight Disney Plus show, and I thought it was a lot of fun. Overall, I give it probably a 7.5 out of 10. There was a couple of slower episodes, but I enjoyed the characters, and especially the character of Khonshu. It was the god that was basically controlling Moon Knight, or Mark Spector, or Stephen Grant, or Jake Lockley. But number 17 on our list, guys, is of course Moon Knight issue number 1 from 1980, and the first ongoing series of Moon Knight. You've seen my channel, guys, you know this was an AOK 9.0 CGC book that came from Dragon Ink Comics, and that fantastic channel that is run by James. Check it out, guys. There's the note that James sent with it. Great Bill Sienkiewicz artwork, Doug Wentz story. What more can be said? We've also got the first appearance of Bushman, the mercenary villain that was alluded to in the show. I've got a feeling we may see him at some point, in whether it be animated or live action form. This book sold 24 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 117%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a whopping $826.71. Can't thank James enough. Check out his channel, guys. Dragon Ink Comics. He has got unbelievable books, and we're talking the first appearance of Black Adam and several copies, to name but one book. Okay, number 16 on our list is another familiar book, and it never strays too far from the list. The perfect mix of nostalgia, Spider-Man, and an iconic cover. Throw in the 90s and you've got this book. A book that I thought I owned, but no, I don't. And there are thousands out there and different versions of it. We're talking from 1990, Spider-Man, issue 1, the regular Todd McFarlane cover, guys. There's your book, of course. There are multiple printings of this book, different colours, but it is the regular that's been selling well. In fact, it sold 33 copies this time around, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 100% and a high sale rare CGC 9.9. Oh my days, $1,251.80. I'd rather spend that on Silver Age personally. Okay, number 15 on our list, and DC are off the mark. A recent book that's come out, and the cameo of the new Robin is still trending. Yep. Number 15 on our list is Batman Beyond, the White Knight, issue number 1. The first printing, guys. That's the kind of book I will find in the wild, in a charity shop for £1 or £2. Wouldn't even pay cover price for it. I'm off modern books, you know that, guys. But if I can find them cheap, yeah, let's grab them. This book sold 39 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 98%, with a high sale CBCS 9.8 going for $130. Okay, number 14 on our list is another good one, and it is a recent pickup for me. If you saw my last haul video, you'll know it's coming. I made a hot comic book alert about this character, the Sonyverse. Yep, we're getting a Sonyverse, believe it or not, film based on El Muerto, the wrestler. Oh, and he's going to be played by the rapper Bad Bunny. Number 14 on our list is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue number 6. Yeah, I was at the Portsmouth Con recently. This book was high on my radar. This is the first appearance of El Muerto, who is Juan Carlos Sanchez, the character to be played by Bad Bunny. So it's the first cameo appearance of the villain, El Dorado. Basically, a wrestler who just has 2 swords and goes after El Muerto and Spider-Man. Now, his first full appearance comes in issue 7, and I've literally just sold that book. But we've also got the first appearance and death of the first El Muerto, who was Marcus Estrada de la Garcia. This book is going very nicely, though. It sold 40 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 100%, with a high sale, high grade near mint plus raw copy going for $177.50. What did I pay? £2.25 at the recent Portsmouth Comic Con, which was just a week or 2 ago. Now, keep in mind, though, averages now running you around about $43, which shows the signs that the book is already slowing down. But recent confirmation, that film is definitely in pre-production. Okay, 13 on our list. Here's an interesting one. Image. It has been a book that has been on and off my top 20 for some time now. And there are persistent rumours that the Guardians film is going to showcase this character. Number 13 on our list is Spawn, issue number 9, guys. Yeah, the first appearance of Angela. And of course, now Angela is a Marvel character called Aldrich Ostenstadter, who first appears in Age of Ultron, book 10. I've had so many copies of that one. In this issue, though, we've also got the first appearance of Cogliostro, who is Count Nicholas Cogliostro. First appearance of Medieval Spawn, who is Sir John of York. The first appearance of Gabriel. And there's a poster by Jim Lee in this issue. And of course, it is a cover homage to Wonder Woman issue 72. I've had so many copies of this one as well, guys. But this book has sold 42 copies with a 7-day trend plus 99% and a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $197.50. What did I pay for this one? From the legendary Car Boot Tony, £1.31 in February of 2018. Yeah, came to my house with so many great keys. He was like the comic book Santa. Check out Car Boot Tony on my YouTube videos. He's got his own little segment. Okay, number 12 on our list, we're back to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, Marvel has just brought out a new Obi-Wan Kenobi series that basically tells his origin of his early days. And when you've got a great cover of him in Tatooine with his old garbs on, you've got a winner, especially when it's an incentive. Number 12 on our list is Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi issue number 1, the Ario and Didetto 1 in 25. And this is a fantastic cover, guys. Look at this one. Oh my days. That is brilliant, isn't it? As 1 in 25s go, that is one of my favourite covers. Some stellar work there. Cannot wait for the show. This book, for an incentive, sold 38 copies, which is very nice, giving it a 7-day trend plus 151% with a high sale raw copy going for $55. Yeah, that is Ario and Didato's 1 in 25. And we're there at number 11 on our list. Of course, Doctor Strange has just hit the cinemas. Well, it's been out some time now, so it's not really spoilers. Captain Carter was in it, wasn't she? And a great character. I'm actually re-watching Agent Carter with my son, Ethan. We're having a blast with that. We're doing all the MCU shows and films in timeline order. It's going to take us about 5 years, I think. But we'll get there. And there's been recent rumours that Captain Carter, or Hayley Atwell's Captain Carter, is going to be getting her own Disney Plus show or movie going forwards. Yeah. And of course, I've got Tales of Suspense 77, the first appearance of Peggy Carter, which is a big book, and I've always thought it's an undervalued book, but it's getting the love it deserves now. But of course, now she's donning the Captain Carter mantle. And number 11 on our list is the first appearance of Peggy Carter as Captain Carter, a book that's just come out this year. There it is. Captain Carter, issue number 1, the first printing, guys, the first printing. And I remember seeing this in a local LCS recently, and I passed on it. Whatever possessed me to do that, I do not know. Went back, a few days later, it was gone. And there were different variants in there as well. This book sold 73 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 157% with a high sale CGC 9.8. Yeah, they're right. They're already going for $325. On average now, though, the raws are about $13. In the meantime, I've got to make do with the second printing. The second printing, yeah. Paid £3.50 for a couple of copies of this at the recent Portsmouth Con. About to sell one, actually, for around about 13, I believe. So there's money to be made there. A quick flip. Keep the one copy and move the other one on. That's how I roll. Okay, not the worst start I've ever had. We're into the big top 10. And the first book comes from 2020, and I'm amazed how much this one goes for. And it's an issue that features so many first appearances. You've got characters like the Spinster, Sea Spider, Spider Requiem, Garden Spider, Spider Sting, V, Sun Spider, Spider, and White Widow. Oh my days. And of course, we're getting into the Spider-Verse number 2, and the film is apparently going to, through various dimensions, feature over 200 characters, which is insane. And number 10 on our list, this book is being gobbled up by collectors because a lot of people think the characters are coming from this book. 10 on our list is Spider-Verse, issue number 6, guys. There's your book. A book that is definitely on my radar when I saw how much it goes for. Oh my days. Let's get into the numbers though. This book sold 13 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 125%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for a massive $1,575. Not on my worst day would I go for that. Raw copies have gone nuts too. I mean, I've seen Raws at over 100. Wow, what's going on with that book? Not for me. Silver or bronze for that money. Okay, of course, we've had the latest Thor God of Love and Thunder trailer. I've stayed away from it, but I know it has just showcased Gore the God Butcher, and I've seen some images and he looks absolutely terrifying in my opinion. Christian Bale is a fantastic actor, and he is playing Gore the God Butcher, of course, who first appears in Thor God of Thunder, issue number 2 from 2012. Again, apologies for the Mylar, guys, but you know the book. This book also features the first appearance of the Necrosword, the first symbiote created by Null. I wonder if we'll get a link to Null in that movie. This book sold 19 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 93%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $480. Oh, what did I pay for my minty copy? £8.47, November of 2018 on eBay. It just shows what movie gossip does for a film and book. Okay, number 8 on our list. I've spoke about the new Robin already. Yeah, this time we are talking an incentive, and it is a nice one from Sean Murphy. Number 8 on our list is Batman Beyond the White Knight, issue number 1, the second print Virgin foil 1 in 25 incentive. Wow, that was a mouthful, guys. Here's your book. I think even Patrick struggled to pick this one up. But Stranger Things. He's selling books, I'm buying books, and he's still crushing me every week. This Virgin book sold 15 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 120%, with a high sale raw copy going for $100. Okay, number 7 on our list. Of course, we had the character of America Chavez in the Doctor Strange movie. I was a little underwhelmed by the character personally. I enjoyed the character, but I was expecting a little bit more. But the actress did a good job with what she was given, and that was Exotia Gomez. Yeah, a lot of people, it's a bit like Marmite with her portrayal. Some people liked it, some people hated it. Number 7 on our list though, guys, a book that's been on my radar for the longest time. Modern book, of course, from 2011 is Vengeance, issue number 1, and the first appearance of America Chavez. Yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I don't know about you guys, giving it a 9 at least. Probably in my top 10 Marvel films easily. Big Doctor Strange fan. Great to see Clea. It's all going forwards. Love it. This book sold 23 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 111%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $1,250. Okay, number 6 on our list, and we're back with Captain Carter, Haley Atwell. I've just been I only found out just recently that Haley Atwell, who's 40, was dating Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise has always looked young but now I've just seen him interviewed, and he does look 60 now. He must have had surgery in that, because he looks a bit plastic in my opinion. But yeah. Will I see Top Gun? Probably. But, I've never been the biggest Tom Cruise fan. When it comes to Tom Cruise, my favourite ever film from him was an absolute winner, and that was The Last Samurai. What a film that was. Okay, but like I said, we're back to Haley Atwell's Captain Carter. And number 6 on our list is an incentive, and it is a great incentive too as well. I like this one. This is the animation 1 in 25 incentive variant. Look at that one. Oh, yeah, I like that a lot. And I do like the character of Peggy Carter. I really do. Tales of Suspense 77, always been undervalued in my opinion. Anyway, this animation variant sold 22 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 129%, with a high sale raw copy going for $325. Okay, number 5 on our list, a book from 2014. It is the first cover appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. It's a pretty iconic cover. I remember passing on this one for about £2.50 once, and never been able to find one for a good price since. Of course, Natalie Portman, she's bulked up a bit for this Thor movie. She had to, really. But I wouldn't go crazy on Jane Foster Thor issues, because I think she's not going to stick around as that character. Number 5 on our list, guys, Thor issue number 1. A book that is very, very expensive now. What numbers did it do, guys? I've been looking, no joy. This book sold 32 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 89%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $501. Raws on average now $80. I'm having to make do with the True Believers book version that I picked up recently. Of course, it's a reprint, but there's only 15,715 copies of this book, and it's a book that's creeping up into double figures. That's why I've picked it up. Okay, number 4 on our list, and this is an interesting one to see in the top 10. The cover of this book has Peggy Carter in a Captain America outfit, which led to some to believe that this is the first appearance of Captain Carter. Of course, it is not, but it is a fantastic cover, and the book is going ballistic. Number 4 on our list is Exiles, issue number 3. Love this pose, but then you get like, is that Scotty Young's work, Wolverine there? I don't know. Oh, David Marquet's cover. But this is the first appearance and death of Captain America, played, of course, by Peggy Carter in the What If show. Or rather, it was Captain Carter in the What If show, wasn't it? This book, and it's pretty hard to find actually, sold 31 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 95%, with a high sale CGC 9.8 going for $500. Oh my days, I paid £3.30 for this copy from Forbidden Planet. I've had 2 or 3 of these I've picked up for £1 or 2 as well in the past. Made good coin from it. Yeah, good numbers on that book. Yeah. Where did I find the last one? In a charity shop, I think, for £1. Okay, number 3 on our list. And I made a hot comic book alert today about Scout Comics. Check that one out. But we've got another Scout Comics book here. And WWE fans are no strangers to the 2022 Hall of Famer Shad Gaspard, who wrote this book, Assassin and Son. Number 3 on our list. Yeah, Assassin and Son. Issue number 1 from Scout Comics. It's a book on my radar, guys. Kind of book I know I can find if I look hard enough. You know, when I go hunting, and particularly in Bristol, the indie section always seems to be untapped, and I found some real gems in there over the years, especially in Excelsior Comics. Now, last week their news broke that this series was optioned for a movie by State Street Pictures. And since the announcement, the book has garnered a lot of interest. Now, you might enjoy the fun fact that the infamous Kratos in 2018's God of War was also played by Shad Gaspard. This book sold 30 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 203%, with a high sale high sale CGC 9.8 copy going for $80. Oh, I wouldn't pay that. Because you know how many of these indie books get optioned and don't see the light of day. Number 2 on our list, still punching, from 2005, back to Doctor Strange. It was all about the Illuminati, and that scene where the Illuminati took on, or that section of the film took on Wanda. Absolutely fantastic. Love seeing the Illuminati. We knew Professor X was coming. I had a feeling Black Bolt was coming, because that's why I picked up a recent copy of the first full appearance of Black Bolt off a good friend of mine, the UK comic collector. And it was good, actually. It was a nod to the Inhuman show, which was pretty pitiful. But there he was, Black Bolt. And then, of course, we had Baron Mordo as the Sorcerer Supreme. And then Reed Richards turned up. And that was really impressive, because I knew the actor was linked, but I didn't expect to see it just there and then. Number 2 on our list, the first appearance of the Illuminati, of course. New Avengers, issue number 7. And in this book, the Illuminati are Professor X, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, but there was Iron Man, there was Namor, and there was the Black Panther. And of course, we had Captain Marvel, didn't we? Monica Rambeau was the other one who made up the team. Also in this issue, the third cover appearance of Ronin was Maya Lopez. Wolverine joins the Avengers in this issue alongside Captain America, which is ironic considering Cap told him 19 years prior that the Avengers would never have him, and that was in Captain America Annual 8, another key issue that I own. This book, though, has been going silly. It sold 67 copies, giving it a 7-day trend plus 96% with a high sale CGC 9.8, going for $415. It's a book I must have had half a dozen copies of in the past. 415 for 9.8, and Raws on average were going for $72. £1.36 for this one, and I've generally paid £1 or £2 for my copies that I've found. And we're there, guys. We're at number 1 on our list, and we're going to finish with Moon Knight. Yeah, Moon Knight show, the finale I spoke about was absolutely fantastic, and it was great to see Moon Knight's girlfriend become a new Marvel hero. Yeah, Layla. And Layla became a character called the Silver Scarab. The Silver Scarab. Number 1 on our list is the newsstand copy, guys. The newsstand copy from 1982 of you know the book, guys, don't you? It is Thor issue 326. There's our finale, guys. Now I'm going to give you the 4.4. Of course, the newsstand. Half a point if you got the direct edition like me. Yeah, this is the first appearance of the second Scarlet Scarab. I might have said Silver Scarab earlier. Scarlet Scarab, who is Mehmet Fowl, the son of the first one who appeared in Invaders issue 23. There was a copy of that Invaders 23 at the recent Portsmouth Con, but I turned it aside. The grade was off. Now, a character resembling the Scarlet Scarab also appeared in Uncanny Tales issue 41 from 1956, guys. The death of the first Scarlet Scarab is in this issue, Abdul Fowl, the one from Invaders 23. This book, though, has been going ballistic, and it's only a loose link, really, isn't it? Because, of course, this character is male for a start, and not female like in the Moon Knight show. But this book sold 27 copies, giving it a 7-day trend of plus 551%, with a high sale CGC 9.6 going for a whopping $345. Yeah, I paid £3 for this at the recent Portsmouth Con, and I wouldn't pay too much more. But I like having those live action first appearances, even if it is just a slight link. That's it, guys. That is a wrap for this time round. How many did I have? Not too bad. I'm going to give myself half a point there. What? Half a point. 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5 out of 20 for Daz. Let me know in the comments how many you had. It means the world to me, all your support. Keep it coming, guys, and I'll keep the content coming. Bye.